The second to the last thing that we see in all of these insights and these messages that God has been giving to us through the book of Revelation is that we need a fresh vision of eternity. We need that fresh vision to influence how we live now. Think about this for a second. In Revelation 21 and 22, there's a vision of eternity, that we see this vision of the holy city coming down from heaven, which turns out to be the bride itself, that's us, that heaven and earth are united, that there's complete healing, everything is set right, that there is materiality to it that is beautiful. And this vision included, going back into chapter 19 with the marriage supper of the Lamb, the feast of the Lamb, those things are intended to cause us to live in a different way. For the first audience, think about this. For the people that are getting the strong arm of Rome coming down on them, and they're trying to figure out how in the world do we exist as Christ followers when Rome is taking everything from us, even our lives for some of them. So what is it that we do in the midst of all that? John writes what the Lord says to him. The message is, get a vision of something beyond here. Because if you live simply with a vision for here, that can be taken away from you, that can be infringed upon, it can be polluted, but you have a vision for something beyond the here and now. And what ends up happening is you're not as flappable, if you will. You're not as flappable in the midst of the chaos of life. It's and this has happened with Christian martyrs all throughout the history of the Christian church, is that Christian martyrs are like, look, you can kill me, but that's not the end of me. In fact, what's waiting for me on the other side of my last breath, no matter how gnarly it is that I get there, is something incredibly, unspeakably wonderful. And that is the anchor of my soul. So it's like we throw the anchor into eternity and we pull ourselves toward it in that what we're doing is we're saying, I am living in light of a vision of something that's unspeakably beautiful that is coming and that is going to be mine. And I can endure a lot right here, right now, because this isn't all there is.